Well, another great day here at the Universal Orlando Resort. Alright guys, welcome back to another vlog here for Coasters of the Thrills here as we are here at the Universal Orlando Resort for some more updates, including some more stuff for Mardi Gras and a lot of other updates just in general. That'll be around the park. As you see, there's actually a Mardi Gras thing for the 2024 stuff right over there for the store right there. And I'm going to show you some more updates here in a minute for all the updates are going to go around here, so join along and let's see. So as you can see, they have fully removed all the letters for the Universal Legacy store, which they are now fully gone over here, which last time, as you remember, they were actually there, but they actually just took out the whole entire the letters for it and everything, which as you can see, there is no more of that at all over here. So that's actually pretty interesting, and they actually have some new designs of the work walls over here. So yeah, it's no more Universal Legacy store over here. So they actually took out the letters and everything, which is actually pretty interesting. So no more for that. So who knows what the rumors are, but it will be interesting to see. And as you see, they actually have a city walk, something right here for St. Patrick's Day. For one of the dates over there, you can pause the video for free admission for something, I don't know what it is, but that's actually pretty interesting right there as well. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens around here. There's a lot of updates since the last time we've been here, so I'll show that all in today's video. So join along and let's see. Just a little update, our first visit is going to be Islands of Adventures, and we have made it inside the park, so we'll keep you updated for any of the other updates. Alright, we have made it into the first area. Today we're going to go here is Marvel. For today's first area, we're going to be going in here for Islands of Adventures for Universal. And I don't really know what the first attraction is going to be for us today, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. So yeah, the Hulk actually went up to a 75-minute wait when we were actually over there. So Dr. Doom's only a 10-minute wait. And I actually haven't really been on this ride in a while, so I guess we might as well go on this. So yeah, Dr. Doom is a 10-minute wait, so I guess this will be the very first attraction for us today. So let's go ahead and let's go on the ride. Alright, we just did Dr. Doom, and it was actually not even that bad. I mean, the thing I actually would like to see in the future for it, if it actually had like a second launch, like in one of the first, like, you know, the like launch of like one time, had like a second launch, that would be very cool if they could actually do that there. But yeah, that was a good ride on Dr. Doom altogether for that ride for today. So that was pretty good. Alright, just in case everyone in the Hulk is right now is currently a 55-minute wait, but we don't really know if we're going to go on this yet. We just came over here just to see because we just made it inside the park not too long ago, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, the Hulk is currently a 55-minute wait as of this moment. Update, they have actually opened up the front entrance for Spider-Man. It no longer has to have a like the second entrance. It actually fully opened up, and it's a 45-minute wait, so let's go on. I said Spider-Man, it was actually not that bad, but the one thing I do want to mention, you actually can't get wet on the ride for one of the parts. There's actually a Captain America's, or there's actually a meet and greet for that over there, as you can see as of this moment, which is actually pretty cool over there, as you can see. So there's your meet and greets and all that stuff over there for the Universal and all that stuff, as you can see over there. But yeah, it wasn't actually not that bad for the attractions. They actually opened up the front entrance. Because last time you had to enter from this way, which was actually over here, but they actually opened up the original entrance, so that's pretty good. And yeah, that's very good that they were able to get that in time, especially, you know, it's been over like a month, so that's definitely expected. So anyways, so over here in Tulagoon, they actually have all the water effects actually working all today in this. I haven't really seen this one over here, which is actually like a water rain thing that's actually over here. Actually, I haven't really seen that working in a while over here, so that's actually pretty good to see there. And of course, Popeye and Bluto's Those Ride Barges is actually closed for scheduled maintenance, I believe. Billy Do-Right Ripside Falls is as well, as a fact, I believe. So that's actually pretty interesting, but of course, that's expected around this time of year for those attractions to get scheduled maintenance around there. So we'll see what it looks like for Billy Do-Rights. or Dolly Dress could just be closed for some reasons, but could just be for like technical issues or something that could be going on in the area over there as the like team members are out. So that could be actually the case. So I don't really think it's actually closed for scheduled maintenance there. So yes, that's pretty interesting what's going on. Because as you can see there, the water is actually not even working at all down there. So that's probably for some issues that's been going on. But anyways. So a huge update for Skull Island Reign of Kong. They actually took out the 3D stuff for the ride. I forgot to mention this, but they actually took out all the 3D stuff. It's no longer 3D for this attraction anymore, which is actually pretty interesting. But it is actually a 50-minute wait right now, so I don't really think it's really that worth just to check that out. But there's like no more 3D stuff for the ride anymore, which is actually pretty interesting. This is actually no longer 3D over here, so that's kind of weird. I don't know. That's kind of weird to see there, but I guess that just what it is, I guess. But anyways, well, one attraction that's actually open from scheduled maintenance is actually Jurassic Park River Adventure, which is currently a 35-minute wait as of this current moment right now, as you can see. But that's pretty interesting. So one thing I actually want to mention over here is for Jurassic World Velocicoaster. But it's actually for the past couple of days back, I believe it was actually in February, it was actually closed due for some reason, but it's actually opened up again, which is actually that's actually pretty good to say the least. So we're gonna check that out wait time right now for Jurassic World Velocicoaster, and should be interesting. Jurassic World Velocicoaster is actually a 105-minute wait over there, which is actually pretty insane there. So I don't know. I mean, if I don't get able to ride that roller coaster today, which won't be the best thing, but hopefully that's what it's basically looking like right now. So I don't know really what to say about that, but yeah, it's not the best thing. But yeah, that was actually past over 100 minutes, which is not looking good. But yeah, I don't know, man. But the one thing I do want to mention is it is actually Saturdays here in March, so it actually kind of does make sense why the parks would be crowded, especially around this time. So, you know, it's nothing we can really do about it right there, so it's just what it is. So that's what it is, I guess. It is actually spring break is actually, I believe, this week for some schools around here, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, that's one thing to see right there and notice. Alright, I said Hagrid's. I got the sidecar in the second row. It was actually pretty good. Speaking of which, the Hogsmeade train station is actually a 55-minute wait as of this current moment, which is not too bad, but we're not going to do that right now. We did not do Forbidden Journey, basically just because, you know, it was a very, very long line in the single rider line for Hagrid's, but anyways. So one area that is actually open from last time is actually Circus McGurkus Cafe, because it actually had some renovation like the past couple of, I think it was like a couple of months it was actually in. Has some renovation that was actually going on with it, but we're actually going to try it here in a minute. If we actually do try it out, we'll let you know. But there's some work going on over here with these construction walls, which is actually pretty interesting. But y'all see what it's like in here, because I actually never even ate here before, and this is actually one of the menus that they actually have over here, just to see if you want to pause this and all the menus that are all around here for that. So we're going to see what this is all about. Alright, I just did Cat in the Hat just recently, and you know, it was okay. I mean, some of the animatronics were kind of outdated there a little bit, but I mean, it was nothing like too serious, but you know, that right kind of needs a refurbishment for some time before Epic Universe opens in 2025 there. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do next here in Islands of Adventures, but by the looks of it, the wait times are getting kind of ridiculous out there. Forbidden Journey was actually 35-minute wait, as I last saw in the Log Ride app, so pretty interesting. We're done with Islands of Adventures. Time to go to Universal Studios next, so I'll get you updates here in a minute. Alright, we made inside Universal Studios, and of course, since this is the Mardi Gras stuff that's going on, of course they have advertisements all over the park. From February 3rd through April 7th is when this event goes around, and it's actually pretty interesting, but I don't even actually see any of the people that would usually be out here right now, so I don't know if that's like a certain time or something, but that's pretty interesting. But yeah, we have inside of Universal Studios, and of course they actually have a lot of food options that are actually over here, as you can see, with all the food options that are actually all over there for all the stuff they have for Mardi Gras, which you can actually get all around there, as you can see. It's actually pretty interesting that they actually have that. And I actually do believe there's actually a couple of these food courts that are around studios all around the park, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. And just in case, there's all the characters all around here, as you can see, that are getting out here. So But anyways, VillainCon's actually a 15-minute wait right now, but just by the looks of it, I mean, that's an attraction that's there, but you know, obviously not gonna go like straight on it, right? Like as of this current moment, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, it's right over here. They actually have concerts that are actually over here, and as you can see, they actually have a list of all the concerts that's gonna come on by for today. For March 9th is one person I actually do not know of this at this moment, but that's one of the areas you can actually see there's a lot of people that are actually over there in that area for to see the concert that's over there, which is actually pretty interesting. So got all those people over there. So we're gonna go over here and see any things. So I see there's a lot of people that are actually out like that, meeting with people and all that stuff because of the Mardi Gras stuff they actually do all around here, as you can see, which is over there. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. So as they have more food options that are actually over here, as you can see with all this, with all the options right over there, as you can see with different kinds of things that basically just like some stuff over there and like a drink over there you can actually get over there. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, I haven't really showcased anything over here for the Mardi Gras stuff here at Universal Studios. So that's very interesting how they actually have that as we are getting over here.
How would you compare them to the
But we actually might show you the Troubadour very soon. That's actually going to be around here, so it should be interesting. Alright, we just got off of Revenge of Domi not too long ago, man. I don't know like what it is, but like for some like weird reason, you can actually like feel like those fire effects like very, very strongly there. I actually felt the heat, which was actually pretty insane there. So that was pretty crazy. So anyways, we're gonna see what we can do next, and should be interesting. So as you see for Universal Studios, the night has kind of fallen. It's kind of like at a dusk kind of sky right now. It's kind of fallen here for the nighttime here for Universal Studios. So that's pretty interesting. Our next ride for the list is going to be Fast and Furious Supercharged, and I believe it's actually a 10-minute wait. I hope it's actually 10-minute wait. I can't see from right here, but I think it actually is 10 minutes. So we're going to hop on the ride, and should be interesting for the next ride for the day. Alright, I said Fast and Furious Supercharged, and the weird thing is that for some reason for some of the stuff I want to buy, I actually kind of like that ride a little bit, just because of how it. I mean, I guess I don't know what it is, but it's actually it's okay. I don't get why people say it's like the worst attraction in the world. It's actually pretty mid. It's okay there. So I don't know what's up with all the hate. So that's weird, but people are just like that, I guess. But anyways, as you see, night has fully fallen here at Universal Studios with all the stuff here. So that's pretty interesting. So one thing I actually want to mention over here is that they actually put out tables right after the exit for Fast and Furious Supercharged for some of the food booths that are actually over here for the Mardi Gras stuff that's actually over here, which is actually pretty interesting that they actually they added some tables there. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of dark to see the menu right now, so it's kind of hard to see it. But there is some things that are actually over here, which I think there's some different kinds of drinks and like teas and stuff, or like at least some sort of stuff. But over there in that area for the Mardi Gras stuff, so pretty interesting. So yeah, one thing I do want to mention is I actually never really tried the food for Mardi Gras. I don't know when that will actually be a thing that we will actually do in the future. Excuse me there. But as you see, that will be that's pretty interesting about that. So who knows? One area we're probably not going to go into tonight is probably Diagon Alley, just because if we go in there for Green Nuts, it's just not really something we want to, I guess it's just not really something we want to do, I guess, just how it is sometimes. But anyways, you can see that night has fully fallen here, and Men in Black is actually all lit up, which is actually pretty nice. So very interesting. Alright guys, yeah, I actually got 380,000 points on Men in Black Alien Attack. Yes, I actually got 380,000, which is actually pretty insane there. I don't know if that's like the highest score, let me know in the comments. But that was actually pretty insane that I actually got 380,000 on there, so that's actually very crazy. But yeah, so that was a good ride on Men in Black altogether, and a great success right there. That's like the highest I probably got it, so that's crazy. Well, as you probably know, that Simpsons is closing maybe around this year or next year. I have no idea, but I'll keep you updated on that for sure. Alright, so one thing I actually want to mention for DreamWorks Land, they actually have something over here which is actually pretty cool for the DreamWorks Land that's going to be around here. But as you can tell, yeah, DreamWorks Land is actually set to open this summer of 2024. And you know that tree swamp over there is actually supposed to be one of the Shrek's house, which is actually right over there, which is actually pretty interesting. But if I probably go over the fence, you probably won't even see really anything at all, just because it's dark outside. So it's probably not like the best thing to see what's actually behind there, because it's dark. But probably there's probably like no lighting over there. If there is any, that would be interesting. But yeah, but I don't really know what to say. But we'll see if what happens. Yeah, there's probably gonna be like no light at all over here. But probably have to do that in the daytime, like the next time we come here. So yeah, that's probably like nothing you can probably see over there. This is how dark it is. And they actually have posters, getting advertisements over here for the new land that's actually opening up. So pretty interesting. The Mardi Gras store for Universal Studios for the year, and we're gonna go in here and check it out and see what all the stuff they have around here. As you can see, with all the stuff that they actually have around here, just to give a full-on tour of the whole place. And here's all the full UAP pass holder shirts and all that stuff, and all the crazy stuff that's all around here. Very cool theming that's actually all around here, as you can see, with all this stuff. And the floor is actually very cool. There's like an alligator that comes through here, and it's actually very cool that they actually have this. And this is very, very cool. Oh, there it is. Man, that is actually awesome. And you can see there's some stuff over here. And like popcorn buckets, I believe. I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure it is. And it's actually a cool thing over here too. The skeleton actually moves if you get in the right area. Yeah, like right there, as you can see, which is actually very cool. Yeah, yeah, skeleton actually moves and all this stuff over here. Yeah, you can actually see the skeleton actually moves. If you look back, the skeleton right there actually moves if you get a very close look. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually very cool that actually is. See some shirts, Mardi Gras 2024. All the beads all around here, as you can see. And then this is right over here as well, which looks pretty awesome how they actually have this all set up. And that's very, very cool. And all this stuff around here. So, yeah, very cool how they have that really cool Mardi Gras store. That's a very good one. Alright, we just did the Mardi Gras parade thing. I got some beats right here, which is actually pretty cool. But, yeah, we are pretty much done. That tribute store was actually very, very cool around there. You can see, but that was actually very cool. So yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty satisfied what we were able to get right there for the Mardi Gras parade. But that was actually pretty good. So yeah, that was a pretty good visit here to the Universal Orlando Resort. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, man. That was pretty good. So they're actually exiting out of this way for Universal Studios, which is actually a pretty interesting way to exit out of this area, because actually never really exit out. You can actually see the VIP experience, which is actually right there, which is actually very cool. Even though it's kind of dark, you can actually enter up there and go up there, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, it's actually very interesting that we never actually exited out of this way before, which is actually pretty interesting. But yeah, it's very cool. So yeah, that was a very good visit to Universal Orlando, getting the, doing all the attractions, of course, which was probably pretty much a good amount of attractions that we actually did. I actually believe, I don't know what that gate's actually there for, but I believe that's actually for a resort. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not really too sure, but very interesting. Alright, so yeah, we are done with the area here. Hold on. And that will be doing here for the Universal Orlando Resort vlog for today's visit for Universal Orlando. It was a pretty good visit that actually went on by for today's visit here for the parks. And if you like what we do here, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification for any future uploads. That will actually come on by here for the channel. So that'll be much doing here for the Coasters of the Thrills here. And until then, I'll catch you later on. Until then, this is Coasters of the Thrills. I'm out.